everyone, welcome to my channel Love Grows Tarot. I'm here to do a tarot card reading for the sun sign of Sagittarius in the month of October. If you like these readings, please subscribe and like. If you want notifications of upcoming readings, please ring the bell. Comments are very welcome. I will leave descriptions in the description box below, including a link for donations, which are greatly appreciated and highly useful, especially during these times of change. Follow me on Instagram. I do a daily reading there, and if you want a more personal, in-depth reading from me, go to my Etsy shop, Love Grows Tarot, and you can purchase one there. These readings are general, so they're not going to resonate with absolutely everyone, and the themes and energies in these readings will take place in the future, so please come back and revisit these readings at any time. I begin my reading with 3 cards: the overall energy for the month, what to be mindful of for the month, and where some additional luck will be coming for you for the month. I'm guided by the tarot cards in spirit, and then I follow through with the rest of my reading, ending with the Wisdom Oracle, the Animal Spirit Oracle, and the Moonology Oracle. So let's get this reading started for Sagittarius in the month of October. So the first card, what's the overall energy for our dear friend Sagittarius for the month of October? So it seems like the overall energy for the month of October is going to be from the 8 of Cups, which is seeking knowledge, seeking spiritual knowledge, going on a quest, leaving things behind, things that may have had a hold on you in the past, do not anymore, and there's more meaning that you're searching for. That's going to be the overall energy for you in the month of October, Sagittarius. And because you are such a freedom and adventure-loving sign, this will be something that you can easily slip into. It'll be very comfortable for you during the month. What to be mindful of for the month of October for Sagittarius? So it's the Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles are the earth signs. They are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. She is of luxury and finances. She is very good with design. She is very grounded. She is more methodical in her approach. She could be somebody that comes in for you in the month of October. Be very mindful of this person. This person could have an important information, or this person could be very important to you overall. If this card is asking you to be more like her, then maybe you need to sit down and make more planning, make more goals. Maybe you need to go through your house, and maybe you need to purge some things and get things in order. So this is the mindfulness for you in the month of October, especially if you have the energy of just taking off and leaving things behind. Make sure that everything's in order before you go off on any pursuits. And where some additional luck will be coming from for Sagittarius in the month of October. Sagittarius, your ruling planet is Jupiter, so you already have that element of good fortune and expansion. So where's some additional luck maybe coming for you in the month of October? So it's the 10 of Cups. So more cups. The 10 of Cups is happiness and joy, happy family, happy life, just happiness in general. It also is rainbows. So keep that in mind as you go through the month of October. If there's any sort of synchronicity or significance to a rainbow that you see, or where you are at that time, that could bring you additional luck. It's going to be just a really overall feeling, emotional feeling of positive energy for you, that you're doing something and you're going in the right direction, and that's going to bring in a lot of luck for you. So what else does Sagittarius need to know for the month of October? So we have the High Priestess. This is a major arcana card, which means the end messages are important. They're ones to really take into consideration. So the High Priestess is all about her intuition. She doesn't speak as much as she thinks. It's also about spiritual knowledge and about this knowledge being passed down through experiences. The Torah here is definitely of that type of knowledge where it's like passed down from people to people to people, as opposed to just being filled up in books. It's also a deeper understanding of oneself and using that to navigate your way through life. So that's coming up for you in the month of October. Really sort of sink into that spiritual side of you, your intuitive side, because there's something there that's going to make some changes for you. It's going to enlighten you in many ways. And the next card is the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is not one of the best cards for people in when they see it in the tarot, because it is a dark, sort of gloomy kind of imagery with the three swords going through the heart and the stormy skies. A lot of it has the Three of Swords. A lot of it's got to do with disappointment, betrayal, things of that nature. So your intuition and this card are going to play an important part in the month of October. So if you are having these intuitive thoughts about something, that something might not be up front, being kept in the dark, secrets, or somebody might be doing something behind your back, really get into the intuitive aspect of that, because if it is something, you will know. And then we have the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is childhood memories, things from the past, people coming into the present from the past. Some of it is karma. So with the three cards here, your intuition, this betrayal, and something from the past. So there might be, and then you have your spiritual quest for the month. So there might be a lot of stuff that is getting dug up and coming to the surface. Intuitively, you will understand what it is. Let's see what the rest of the cards have to say. What else do Sagittarius have to know for the month of October? Going ahead with this reading, what else does Sagittarius need to know about in the month of October? So we have the Hierophant. Interesting enough, we have the High Priestess as a major arcana, and then we have the Hierophant as a major arcana. So he's the polar opposite of the High Priestess. So as she is more about that spiritual, esoteric kind of knowledge, the Hierophant is more traditional. He's more of a traditional values, traditional religions. So he's just think of that as being the opposite. So he's here. Let's see what else is here. And then we have the Ten of Swords. So it looks like we're uncovering stuff here for you in the month of October. Specifically from your childhood. And then we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is, like I said, is very traditional values. So there might be a turn here where you have these two competing with each other. So you might have the intuitive side of you competing against the more traditional religious aspects of things. This is the Ten of Swords. This is also at the end of the swords, so it's ultimately you're coming up to a next level. It can be backstabbing here though. There could be something going on not behind your back, that people have been talking about behind your back. So watch out for that. Let's see, what else do we have? We have the Emperor, which is another major arcana card. So this is more like the father figure. So we have a father figure here. The Emperor is ruled by Aries, so it's a very strong, self-centered type of male energy. It could be female if they have that kind of really strong, powerful kind of energy about them. No nonsense kind of energy. So some of you might have dealings with your father. For some of you, the Ten of Swords sometimes can mean having operations or going into the hospital, so be mindful of that. What else does Sagittarius need to know? 8 of Wands. This is when things happen really quickly. There's going to be information that comes in. Things are going to happen quite quickly. So, and then we have the 2 of Wands. So now we have Wands here. And so the things are happening quickly. The 2 of Wands is when you are expanding and you're moving on and moving out. You're also very grounded to one spot, but you also are away from one spot. It's like having your home and then being in another area. You're grounded there because that's your home and your home life and that's your memories. But you're also thinking of expansion and moving on and carrying your wand with you in new directions and new places. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles is about work. So there's going to be news here. There could be news of working, and maybe moving into a new location for you. So watch out for that, because that would be good, because the 8 of Pentacles, although it's hard work, it's very rewarding work. So something might open up for some of you there. This one is interesting to me just because if it is a connection to your father, it might be some news that you get that may have to do with something, maybe an ailment or something that needs to be taken care of. And then we have with the High Priestess, we have that intuitive thing, your connection to your childhood. There might also be some more information that comes up, and there's a connection with something from your past, something in the family or something from your past that is brought up. So this is going to be the tarot cards for you for the month of October. Really sit in your intuition, and then with the Hierophant, because we just have this two sort of dividing things. It could be a father that is more traditional, more of that kind of traditional religion. And there's sort of a gap here between somebody that's more esoteric and it really sort of holds firm belief in the power of spirituality. So there might be a division for some of you here, some sort of family conflict. But overall, you will be going more towards that spiritual side of yourself, and as opposed to this kind of Hierophant energy. Get your things together. Possibly a mother figure for some of you that might have a connection to all this. That would be the mindful energy. Be mindful if there is a situation between for some of you, and then maybe more of a father figure. Be mindful of the female figure that might have an association with that. But there is rainbows, there's happiness, there's 10 of Cups, there's joy, and there's like, for some of you that are working on projects or waiting for something to happen, or waiting for things to go, it's going to happen, and it's going to happen right here, and it's going to be a joyful type of work, and it could take place away from perhaps maybe like your home, or you are away from far away from your home. So let's see what the oracle cards have to say. So we'll start with the Wisdom Oracle. What does the Wisdom Oracle, the advice here? So the advice is coming from the number 11. Number 11 is a master number. It's a very knowledgeable number. It's also a spiritual number. So it's saying by the book. When they ask you to do things by the book, they don't want you to cut corners. They don't want you to go off and go too out of the picture kind of thing. So with this sort of how I'm feeling about this kind of like division here, this would be very much a divide by the book kind of energy. And this energy is here, and it's very it's a strong energy. And so going through the month of October, whatever you're doing, however you feel about where you want to go spiritually, or where you're going, and if there is that sort of tension, between the two camps. Just do everything by the book, and that way everything will be straightforward. Everybody will be on the same page. There'll be a mutual understanding of each other's feelings. Okay, what does Animal Spirit Oracle have to say? Friends, the Animal Spirit Oracle. What do they have to say? Animal Spirit Oracle, what do you have for Sagittarius for the month of October? Month of October for Sagittarius, coming from the Animal Spirit. So it's coming from number 20, the Dolphin Spirit. And the information on this card is that this and that are true. So this and that are true. So once again, it's kind of like with kind of that by the book energy where everything is on a surface level. And truth be told, it's very much a truth card, this Dolphin card, and the truth coming out, and things that are true, that may have been put in the past, and now they're sort of surfacing. What does Moonology Oracle have to say for Sagittarius in the month of October? So we have full moon in Libra, and this card is indicating that a win-win outcome is on the forecast. And we sort of see that here on the bottom, where this whole energy of things happening fast and expanding, and then the work being there. So this is a win-win kind of situation for you in the month of October. It looks like there's just a lot of like truthful stuff that with the Dolphin, this and that are true. A lot of stuff might be surfacing for you in October. A lot of information or a lot of things that you knew inside you that were not expressed, and now people are in a situation when they're being more expressive with their truth, and it's all coming up. That's going to be a very liberating and freeing kind of energy, especially here with the family and the happy family and the rainbows and the cups, where it's like everybody's in harmony with each other, and everybody's now like connected and joyful and just really connected. So watch for that in the month of October. Overall, it's going to be a very interesting month for you in the month of October, but it does have this really nice sort of finish here with, for some of you that maybe are, have an idea of where you want to be. I mean, the whole overall energy is from the Eight of Cups, which is like that sort of like focusing on things that really mean something to you, that your sort of authentic self, and the things that you hold dear, as opposed to things that other people want for you. So that's going to be it for my reading for the month of October, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed these readings. I enjoyed reading for you. If you like these readings, please subscribe and like. If you want notifications of upcoming readings, please ring the bell. Comments are very welcome. I will leave descriptions in the description box below, including a link for donations, which are greatly appreciated for sure. Follow me on Instagram and do a daily reading there, lovegrowstarot, #lovegrowstarot. And if you want a personal, more in-depth reading from me, go to my Etsy shop, Love Grows Tarot Shop, and you can purchase one there. Have a great October. I think there's going to be a lot of clarity for you in the month of October, and overall it's just going to be, even through this clarity, things are going to work out very favorable for you. So please stay safe, and I will see you next time.